I love you.
I love you too. The guy with that woman is my boyfriend.
There's an order of priority in things, and it varies from person to person. Parents, siblings, friends, work, lovers, marriage, children. Some people even live for their hobbies. And sometimes that order gets mixed up. Right now, I was facing that exact situation.
Are you really sure about this? If you don't want to do it, you can just refuse, you know?
It's fine. Dad dedicated his life to this company. This is nothing. This is the small company my father worked so hard to build. My sister took over and grew it into a company with 100 employees. I really respect my sister for carrying on our father's legacy and protecting the company so well, all while having a husband and a child. And a supporter, I, a bachelor, working as a managing director, was offered an arranged marriage.
Let me know immediately if anything happens. Dad wouldn't have wanted us to protect the company by sacrificing our family's happiness.
By the way, my sister also had an arranged marriage the year our father died. It seems they're a good match and living happily together. Yeah, I understand. Thanks, sis. Our mother passed away early, and since then, our father raised us single-handedly. That's exactly why both my sister and I adored him, placing him at the very top of our life's priorities. In short, I would make the best possible choice for the sake of our family. Getting married for the company was a natural decision for me. So why does my sister worry about me so much? It's because I, Takuya Izaki, was completely indifferent to romance and heading straight for a life as a confirmed bachelor.
I really want to marry you, Takuya. I've been in love with you ever since we first met.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. The other party is Reina Fujimine. She's the daughter of our company's biggest client at the moment. They offered an even better relationship if I accepted this arranged marriage.
I want us to sleep in the same bedroom every night. Your voice is so wonderful, Takuya. I might not be able to sleep because my heart will be racing.
Seriously? Reina is someone who truly lives for love, as if she always has hearts in her eyes. Romance and marriage are at the top of her life's priorities. On the other hand, they are at the very bottom for me. The gap in our passion was massive. By the way, I can only sleep in the same bed with someone I'm completely comfortable with. Even though we were getting married, sleeping together every night from the start was something I wanted to avoid. Even if I tell her I'm working, she throws a fit if we don't meet. I'm already dreading what's to come before we even get married. Not long after our engagement, I was already fed up with Reina's romance-first behavior. But still, I was the one who agreed to marry her for the sake of work. I appreciated that she liked me, and I intended to respond in kind and build a good family. Or so I thought. Wait, is that? I love you.
I love you too.
Because of a sudden errand, I happened to take a different route and witness something unbelievable. The woman whispering sweet nothings while being held closely by an incredibly handsome guy was, without a doubt, my fiancé. Right before they entered a love hotel, I quickly took a photo of the undeniable cheating scene with my smartphone camera. If I show this to her family... The first thing I felt was relief. The next was the calculation that I could break off the engagement while keeping my conditions intact. The best outcome for me is to avoid marriage without causing a disadvantage to the company. With this evidence, her family won't be able to act tough. In exchange for keeping it quiet, we could turn the tables and negotiate from a position of power. Just as I was having such terrible thoughts, a crying woman walked past me. Excuse me, are you okay?
Huh?
Seeing her shedding so many tears, I couldn't help but call out to her. The reason was that I felt like she had been looking in the exact same direction as I was just a moment ago.
Oh, I'm sorry for showing you such a pathetic sight. The truth is, the guy with that woman is my boyfriend.
What? Surprisingly, the man holding Reina tightly turned out to be this woman's boyfriend. If you don't mind, would you like to talk for a bit? Feeling guilty for even momentarily rejoicing over this incident, I supported her and took her to a nice cafe nearby.
I'm so sorry for bothering you.
Once we arrived at the cafe and took a breath with our drinks, she spoke to me politely. Not at all. Are you feeling okay?
Yes, thanks to you, I've calmed down.
She told me her name was Mai Suzuya. She shed tears quietly without losing her composure. I was secretly impressed by how she processed her emotions quietly, instead of throwing a tantrum. You saw your boyfriend cheating right in front of you. It's only natural you were shocked.
I guess so, but there were some suspicious signs. He smelled like women's perfume, and there was a woman's earring in his room that didn't belong to me. And just like my little brother said, he might have been cheating on me repeatedly.
From what I heard, she has a younger brother who warned her to be suspicious of her boyfriend's cheating. I see. Even so, you kept dating him until today?
Yes, he cherished me so much. He messaged me frequently and never forgot our anniversaries. He gave me presents and always expressed his feelings with words. So, I thought the bad feeling that he might be cheating was just my imagination. Even before we started dating, he pursued me desperately. To my eyes, he was always a kind and affectionate person.
I see. You truly believed in the side of him you saw. Why did he cheat on her when she trusted him this much? As someone clueless about romance, I couldn't understand it at all.
The woman was your fiancée, right?
Yeah, well, she was supposed to be.
And yet you're so calm. I don't sense any anger or sadness from you.
You saw right through me. Then I explained to Mai how Reina and I ended up getting engaged. Thanks to Mai, who just nodded and listened patiently until I finished, I felt like I ended up sharing more than I should have. That's when I saw that scene. I actually thought I was lucky. I thought I could break off the engagement with her from an advantageous position, but seeing your tears made me reflect on my actions. I rejoiced even though you were there, heartbroken over the man you love. I'm sorry.
Oh, please, don't apologize. It was Kyo's own choice to cheat. You didn't do anything wrong. Thank you for talking to me. Thanks to you being here, I feel surprisingly okay.
Really? I'm glad to hear that.
Besides, at times like this, the best thing to do is to be buried and forget about it.
Buried? Wait, what? She seemed a bit eccentric, but she gave off the impression of being a strong and gentle person. Before I knew it, I had also gotten used to her vibe and felt completely relaxed. If you don't mind, I can walk you near your house. It's already quite late.
No, that won't be necessary.
Huh? But I can't let a woman walk home alone at night.
It's fine. He should be here any minute.
Wait, who's coming? Sis, are you okay? Whoa! Suddenly, the private room door was flung wide open, and I let out a very uncharacteristic yelp.
This is my younger brother, Dai. He texted me earlier, and when I told him what happened, he came to pick me up.
Thanks for taking care of my sister, man. No, not at all. Thank you for coming to get her. Wait, you don't look disappointed. Huh? Disappointed? Not really. I rushed over here thinking it wouldn't be surprising if you were hoping to score with my sister, but I guess I was worrying over nothing. You're a good guy. This kid really speaks his mind. And so, after that night, it seemed I had earned Dai's approval, and he quickly took a liking to me. Please, let me thank you for rescuing my sister. You even listened to my problems, too. Rescuing is an exaggeration. And it's fine. The advice wasn't a big deal, so don't worry about it. By the way, when I reported the cheating with evidence to my sister later, she flipped out, just as expected.
I hear you loud and clear, Takuya. Leave the rest to me. I'll thoroughly crush them.
And that's how, thanks to Dai's aggressive insisting, I ended up being invited to the Suzuya household today. Hey Mom, how did just gardening with Mai end up like this?
The flowers invited me, so I couldn't say no. Mommy is still a beauty, a gorgeous, mature lady. I want to study these little ones. I've never heard flowers talk to me this much.
I'll defend you to the viewers, so hurry up and get out. Hey, Flowers, what are you doing to my wife? Pretty intense family, huh? Right after arriving, I was met with an unbelievable sight. Dai, I think this goes way beyond just being an intense family. Once again, Takuya, thank you for saving my sister that day. When we were shown to the drawing room, Dai placed his hands on his knees and bowed deeply. Despite being a college student who speaks bluntly for his age, he also has a proper and polite side to him. I didn't really save her, I just happened to be there. No, you still didn't leave my sister alone when she was crying. Dai, you really care about your sister, don't you? I have an older sister too, so I totally understand how much you value her. Yeah, my sister, just like my mom, is a bit clueless, or rather, airheaded. Airheaded? I warned her so many times that the guy was obviously cheating on her repeatedly, but she wouldn't listen. As a guy, you can totally tell that a guy like him is definitely cheating, right? Actually, I'm more on the side of not really knowing. Is that how it works? Exactly. I mean, come on, right? Even though he said, right, I had no idea. Dai seemed to despise that cheating guy from the bottom of his heart. I know you're not like that, Takuya, but there are guys out there whose boundaries for cheating are incredibly loose. They're totally lacking in morals, living completely by their own standards, thinking, this doesn't count as cheating. I see. Romance has always been a low priority for me, so I never really thought about it before. But I think Mai just tried to believe what she saw with her own eyes. Huh? No matter how suspicious it seemed, she didn't want to dismiss the fact that he cherished her. I think she's just that kind of gentle person. Takuya. Yes, Mai is kind, gentle, quiet, and someone who tries to see people with the eyes of her heart. That's why I believe she tried to completely trust that man until she saw the undeniable evidence of his cheating with her own eyes. I decided to get married for the sake of work, and when she cheated on me that night, I gathered evidence and actually thought I was lucky. I'm pretty awful myself. The only one there who was pure and innocent was Mai. It's easy to doubt, but it's not easy to completely trust someone. Your sister is a strong person. You should go for a guy like Takuya, sis. Huh? Mai? Were you there the whole time? When I turned around, I wondered how long she had been there. Mai had entered the drawing room holding drinks. A few weeks later, I stood dumbfounded at the entrance of a bustling theme park on a holiday. Huh? Dai can't make it?
Yes, it seems something urgent came up.
The classic development where the very person who invited us to go to the theme park as a trio doesn't show up. I definitely didn't have the confidence to entertain Mai, who was probably still heartbroken, all by myself. But precisely because she might be heartbroken, turning back and going home was the least acceptable option. If you don't mind it being just the two of us, would you still like to hang out?
Are you sure?
Of course. Besides, my sister's daughter, my niece, actually asked me to bring back some souvenirs from this park.
Then we definitely have to go.
Seeing my smile as if relieved by my words naturally softened my own expression. Usually coming to places like this with a woman has a high chance of ending in a fight. But my worries were unfounded. No matter how long we waited in line for the rides, I remained calm. By the way, I tried to use adult financial power to buy skip passes, but Mai stopped me, saying it wasn't necessary.
Dai loves this ride and always lines up for it 3 or 4 times. I feel like I lost a few of my emotions on it.
He likes it that much? Honestly, if your emotions got blown away, we'd better go find them. But perhaps because of that, we talked about silly things until we were satisfied during the wait, and the distance between us rapidly closed. By the time late afternoon approached, the formalities between us had naturally disappeared. We'll have to come back with Dai next time.
Yeah, I think Dai would be thrilled. He seems to really love you, Takuya.
The expression Mai had when talking about Dai was exactly that of an older sister caring for her little brother, and I found myself captivated by her. Next time I'll be the one to invite Mai. For me, someone who thought romance was a low priority, today became etched in my heart as something extraordinary. That memory shone gently and brightly in my heart, just like the night view from the Ferris wheel.
It's gotten really late.
It's my first time staying until closing. The time just flew by. Excluding the night we both got cheated on, today was only the second time we spent time alone together. Yet, it didn't feel like that at all. Being next to Mai was so comfortable. Is this what it means to click with someone?
Hey, Takuya.
What is it?
What was it again?
Did you forget? We played a lot today, so you must be tired.
No, that's not it. Takuya, you...
She called my name, so I leaned in to listen, but Mai suddenly stumbled over her words. I thought it was cute, and just as that thought crossed my mind... Mai?
Kyo? Why are you here?
The man who appeared was the guy who betrayed Mai and cheated with my fiancée. Kyo Nakamozu. Seeing him up close, he was quite good looking, handsome enough to not look out of place as Mai's boyfriend. You haven't been replying to my texts lately, so I was worried and came to see you. Who's this guy?
That's none of your business.
None of my business? What are you talking about? Wait, do you like this guy?
Why do I have to tell you that? You were the one who cheated, weren't you? I saw you on the day we were supposed to meet, but I had to cancel because of work. I saw you walking into a hotel with another woman. Somewhere in my heart, I was always anxious that you might be cheating on me, but because you were kind, I trusted you. But I was stupid. Until I saw that with my own eyes, I was pretending not to notice your cheating.
Wait a minute. I didn't cheat on you. I mean, sure, I went to a hotel, but...
What do you mean? Don't tell me you're going to say we just went in to rest.
I'm not gonna say that. I admit that things happened. But Mai, you're the only one for me. You're the only one I truly love. If there are no feelings involved, it doesn't count as cheating, right? He spoke without a shred of guilt, trying to convince Mai this wasn't something that could just be brushed off as a difference in values. Are you seriously saying that? Who are you? I'm talking to Mai right now. Please, don't interfere. I can't do that. Mai is currently hurt by your words. Hearing this man's unapologetic words, Mai tightly clenched her fists. She was likely trying to suppress her shock. Your argument seems to be, as long as there are no feelings involved, nothing counts as cheating. But regarding the fact that your actions deeply hurt your precious girlfriend, you feel absolutely nothing? She saw you walking into a hotel with my fiancée and cried all alone, you know. Wait, fiancée? Huh, so you're Rena's fiancée. It's pathetic that you got betrayed even after getting engaged, huh? Guess you just weren't charming enough. Does he even realize he just made a massive slip of the tongue? No, he probably doesn't. He seems completely consumed by anger toward me for hiding Mai, the one he claims to love, behind my back. You don't need to worry about me. In fact, I'm grateful that you cheated with her. Huh? What are you acting so tough for? To be honest, I was already thinking we weren't a good match. Just then, you conveniently cheated on her, and I thought, this is it. Thinking on my feet, I snapped a photo of you two as evidence of the affair. A photo? That's voyeurism. If you want to play that game, you, who cheated knowing she had a fiancé, should be the one sued for damages, right? What? Like I said, what I did wasn't cheating. Do you honestly think an excuse like that is gonna fly? I'm grateful for your foolishness, but at the same time, I'm furious with you for hurting Mai. Unlike me, who thought I was lucky you cheated, Mai truly believed in you until that day. Even when she felt the shadows of other women, she chose to believe only in the way you cared for her. You hurt her like that, and you're claiming it wasn't cheating? That she's the only one for you? Stop messing around. Gah. If satisfying your own desires is more important to you, don't act high and mighty, loudly claiming she's the only one for you and trying to keep her around. You suspected her of cheating just because she was with another man, yet insisted that what you did wasn't cheating. On top of that, you said people get cheated on because they lack charm, practically implying you went to a hotel with another woman because Mai wasn't charming enough. Your arguments and actions don't make any sense at all. If she's really that important to you, you should act to protect her above everything else. Ugh.
Kyo, I'm sorry for not replying to your messages. I just didn't know what to say or how to say it.
Mai, you'll forgive me, right? You're the only one I truly love.
I used to believe those words. I wanted to believe them. But I can't anymore. No matter how many times you tell me I'm the one, and even if you truly cared about me, I can't be with someone who says I love you to another woman just because of the mood.
No way. Meanwhile, as for my ex-fiancé who cheated with him...
Sister-in-law, the photo is some kind of mistake.
Could you please stop calling me that?
It seemed she was waiting to ambush me in front of our company after our engagement was officially broken off, but my sister was blocking her way.
At least, let me see Takuya one more time, please. I want to tell him that what happened that day was a misunderstanding.
What's the point of telling him that? As his older sister, I have absolutely no intention of ever approving your marriage to him again. Besides, I heard he has a date today with a woman much more wonderful than you.
Date? No way. We've only been on a handful of dates ourselves. Takuya is the only one I truly love. Please believe me.
What exactly am I supposed to believe after seeing a photo like that? A woman who hurt my little brother? Even if it means losing our business deal, we're the ones rejecting you.
What?
Reina, do you even understand what you did and what you forced your father to do? I apologize for my daughter's actions. I will definitely make amends. Your father bowed his head repeatedly while saying that. You probably just wanted to get married because you like Takuya, but your marriage involved a business deal between our companies. That's why Takuya prioritized this company, the one his father bet his life on, above all else, and didn't refuse the arranged marriage with you. He tried to protect his top priority by betting his own life on it. I fully accepted Takuya's resolve. Oh, you still don't get it? Takuya didn't love you. He got engaged to you for work, for the company, and for our father.
Even so, someday he will love me. Because I'm so cute and...
If you think you can get by in life just by being cute, then don't go using your father to catch the man you love, you idiot.
What?
Even though she was in the wrong, my sister was hurling unbelievable insults at the daughter of a client we were still going to do business with. It seemed her rage was still burning strong. Hello? Sister-in-law? Could that woman possibly be? Just then, Dai walked up casually and asked my sister. Actually, Dai was working as an intern at my sister's company. This was what he had consulted me about before.
Yeah, she's that cheating woman, crying and begging for another chance with Takuya.
Oh, really? Nice to meet you. I'm the younger brother of my Suzuya, the girlfriend of the guy you cheated with. You're one of those, right? The type who says, I only cheated to fill my loneliness, or something like that.
Because we were supposed to go on a date that day, but he suddenly said he had to work. I was lonely and sad, but I knew I shouldn't get in the way of his work, so I...
Huh. Stop playing the good girl, you trash.
What?
You're acting like the victim here, but you're just a cheating piece of trash. I think women who unconsciously play the victim and try to act like they're good girls are the absolute worst kind. Because no matter how much you apologize, deep down you don't think you did anything wrong. You just think you're the victim.
Don't make assumptions. You're acting so high and mighty when you don't even know me.
Yeah, I don't know you, but I can tell. Why? Because I'm a piece of trash who used to fool around with lots of women too. Earlier, Dai had mentioned that, as a guy, he could easily spot trash like him. Being the same gender was one reason, but it seemed he was more sensitive to it because he recognized the scent of his own kind. Well, I stopped doing that after seeing my sister date that guy. He served as a great bad example. So, I could easily play around with you if I wanted to. What do you say? Want to settle for me?
Well...
You're actually considering it. You're so easy.
You were just teasing me? You're the worst.
I told you, didn't I? I'm trash. But even trash like me has some common sense. I'm not stupid enough to fool around with the woman who hurt my sister and Takuya. Besides, I've decided I want to become a man like Takuya. I think I'm at least better than you, who fall so easily with just a little flirting. She must have had no words left to argue back. Reina, her face completely red with anger, finally left the scene. Sorry. Anyway, I may be quite the trash, but I'm trying to live honestly now, so...
Dai, good job.
Relieved by my sister's words, a smile returned to Dai's face, and the two of them went inside, back to their usual dynamic. Now, a bit about what happened after. Because she barged into the company, Reina Fujimine was scolded harshly by her father once again. He seemed incredibly furious, saying, "We were the ones who proposed conditions for them to accept the arranged marriage in the first place."
I'm sorry.
As a result, President Fujimine promised to continue doing business with us, adding even better terms to the already settled deal. By the way, he forced his daughter to shoulder the payment of my compensation, and on top of that, he apparently made her do cleaning duties, which she hates. It seems the intention was to cleanse her heart, but whether that wish will be granted remains to be seen. And as for the other one, Kyo Nakamozu, who betrayed the woman he claimed to love, I will be representing Takuya. No matter what hotshot lawyer you hire, I have no intention of losing.
I must develop a new drug to cure your cheating sickness. I'll brew the flowers and soil from the garden, and then...
how did it end up like this? It'll take a lot of effort to escape Mai's father, an eccentric but highly skilled lawyer, and her mother, an airheaded but renowned researcher. And his slip of the tongue, cheating while knowing she had a fiancé, would drag him down until the very end. Sorry for the sudden invitation. Thanks for making time for me.
Not at all. I'm actually really happy you invited me.
As for me, I've continued keeping touch with Mai since then. Her birthday was coming up, so I invited her out for a meal today.
Oh, that's right, Takuya.
What is it, Mai?
It's nothing.
Huh? I feel like this has happened before.
No, it's just, I was thinking that maybe your ex-fiancé loved that side of you too.
What side?
Whenever I call you Takuya, you always lean down a little. It's like you're leaning in to bridge our height difference.
Oh, I might have been doing that unconsciously.
Yeah, I saw you doing the same thing with your sister before, so I figured you'd probably do it naturally. And that always makes me so happy. It makes me feel like, this person really listens to what I have to say.
Come to think of it, Rena used to call my name all the time for no reason too. Was that why? I'll never know now, but if it makes Mai happy, maybe that's all that matters. Yeah, Takuya really knows how to pull girls in, even though he's not interested in romance at all.
Well, he is my little brother after all.
Why are you two here?
Relax, we'll leave you two alone on her actual birthday.
I never expected them to try and set up some time alone for me and Mai on her birthday. After this, I received a proper invitation from Mai, so I plan to celebrate her birthday properly with her on the actual day.
Takuya? There's something I want to tell you.
Life's priorities change with time. I used to think romance was unnecessary, but this encounter will surely change something within me. What a person treasures is entirely up to them. That's why, whatever it is that I want to treasure, I'll protect it with everything I have. And if I do, my life will surely become a string of my very own special days.
Hi guys, Yoko here. For this episode, Reina deserved what she got, and Mai and Takuya would make a very cute couple. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.